.22 rimfires are just great fun, but did you ever look on the box and actually read what it says? It says, danger, range 1 mile. Some of them will go even a little bit further. Now, the truth of it is, kind of in the old days, a lot of people would go squirrel hunting. They would actually shoot up at squirrels in the trees. Well, what's the 4th rule of gun safety? Be sure of your target and what's behind it. And if you're shooting up in the air, you don't know what's behind it. And as responsible gun owners, responsible shooters and hunters, we are responsible for what our bullet does until it quits moving. So we really can't be shooting up in the air anymore. So make sure you have a good backstop when you're shooting .22 rimfire, because they really will go a mile. The 17 HMR is the hottest rimfire going. We checked out Ruger's options. You can't talk rimfire these days without talking about the 17 HMR. Now, Mark, Ruger has really made some cool guns. What is it about the 17 that everybody's so excited about?
Well, it's certainly a hot rod. It shoots flat, it shoots fast, but it's a rimfire. It doesn't break the bank. You know, it's reasonably priced.
Right. But essentially a .22 Magnum neck down to 17.
Yeah, 17 grain, 17 caliber bullet.
17 grain bullet. For some reason, because of the shape of the case, it's really accurate.
Well, it's an efficient bottleneck type case.
Well, if you look at it, it looks like a centerfire case. It's a regular bottleneck case.
Right. So we just have a rimfire ignition priming system on it.
Okay, so we have .22 rimfire here and the 17 HMR here.
Right.
All right, so we have Ruger's 17 HMR in your Model 77. People say, what are you going to do with it? Coyotes, varmints,
prairie dogs,
groundhogs. 17 HMR, and the beauty of it is with this rifle, there's no recoil at all. But you've got the one that a lot of people may not know about.
Yeah, well, it's the single 6 chambered in 17 HMR. If you really want to challenge yourself, doing some longer range shooting with this.
And long range, we could talk about 150, 200 yards, maybe even beyond that.
Well, somebody who can shoot better than I can.
That's got a little more something going on there. You can tell this is not a .22 rimfire. Yeah, I tell you, that is a fun rig. When you've got a serious 100, 150 yard rimfire revolver. Now, I was not aware that Ruger made this.
It's certainly a popular gun, but the single 6 is venerable, right? The standard gun for the single 6 is the .22 mag.
Right.
And you know, I won't mind admitting, trying to line up this tiny little
17-inch hole, you're trying to get the ejector in there.
Right.
The 17 HMR, at least 2 different versions from Ruger.
High-speed fun, huh?
High-speed fun, I like it. The .22 Magnum cartridge has been around a long time. KelTec brought it back to life with a 30-shot handgun. Think of it as the big brother to the .22 long rifle. It's the .22 Magnum, emphasis on Magnum. Now, it's been around a long time. What you get is a lot more velocity out of it. You get a lot more noise, and that's fun too. Great hunting cartridge, but now it's being considered a true self-defense round. Now, Chad, KelTec has been building the PMR-30 for several years. It's a runaway hit. I mean, people say it's like a unicorn, just trying to find one.
It is hard to keep up with the demand of the gun, but we have doubled our production on it. We're doing everything we can to get them out there as fast as we can without losing the quality of the gun.
Well, the thing that surprised me about it, I guess 2 things. One is how light it is. It's incredibly light. And it's also about roughly the size of a 1911.
That's true, yeah.
Okay,
it's a similar grip angle as well.
Is it? Well, it feels good. It's thin, it's roughly the thickness. How much or how little does this weigh?
It weighs exactly the same weight as a Magpul P magazine full.
And takes a magazine that holds 30 rounds.
30 rounds.
What was the thinking about making a .22 Magnum a self-defense gun?
Well, we were just trying to make a firearm that's compatible or compares to the FN57, only make it more affordable to shoot.
Right.
Make it a lot more fun to shoot because it's not killing the pocketbook.
That's right, less expensive ammo. Although, right now, of course, we're in this silly little ammo shortage, but that's going to be, you know, that's temporary.
Yeah, it'll smooth out one day. Comes and goes.
Yep, exactly right. So the other thing I noticed about this is it has a great trigger.
It does.
So I love that, so you can shoot it accurately, and I'm thinking recoil can't be bad.
It's not bad at all, but it does have a lot of bark. It's a lot of fun.
Okay, so it's loud.
Yeah.
Let's find out.
It is loud, okay.
All right, let's just make it rock. The only problem with this is, once you get it, you just gotta have to feed it all the time.
That's right.
Man, this is really sweet. 22 rimfires are great. This one takes it to a new level.